Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Strive 305 podcast. We have another wonderful show today. We have wonderful guests. We have my beautiful co-host, Tervans Augustine, here with us today. Once again, he had trouble coming into the show because the girls were attacking him outside while I just walked in and not even one person.
That, right? You know nobody believes when you say that, right?
Trust me, I know the truth. All right, everyone, let's get this show on the road. Let's do our thank yous. Thank you, Mayor Levine Cava, for giving us this beautiful show. Thank you, Manny Sid, for letting us be your host. Thank you, Sirius XM, for broadcasting this on your station. Yes, Slam 145. Slam 145.
We are national, so tell your boss that.
Wow.
Yeah. And
so is Dex, so it's perfect.
There you go.
Yeah.
The beautiful thing about Slam 145, yes, they got a super host, Larry the Amigo, but there's kids, the actual students at Slam School are the ones running the entire show. You know, like what we have an Anthony here, they got students doing it over there.
They're actually professional compared to us. So.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, obviously, you got a professional host, and we got us. But whatever, we do what we can. Thank you to Michael Miller, Grant Miller, the Millers, the owners of Community News, the studios that we're sitting in here today. And thank you to, who is this over here that I put here? I wrote somebody else. I can't even read my own handwriting anywhere. Oh, Community News, that's what it is.
What about the bank?
Who?
The bank.
Oh my God, Wells Fargo. You see, this is why we have him as a co-host.
That's why there's two.
Wells Fargo is the reason that we have our beautiful website,
You have to be nice to the
305
people
Hub.
with the money.
Yeah.
The Strive305hub.com, very important. That's where you all go to get your information, your resources, to find out about networking, to become small business with all the resources. That's why we're bringing here Lexi today. Let me introduce you to our guest. Lexi Vasquez. This young lady is a combination of everything. I love when we get a combination. She's a resource for the small businesses. She's a small business herself, but she has a beautiful story in where she started by herself as her own company, small business owner, and she just recently got acquired by a big, giant corporation, Dex Imaging, correct?
Yep.
So I want her to, that's why I want you to get that whole story out of her.
Yeah.
And then what's really going to freak you out is that this girl's 27 years old. And she's, 27 years old, millionaire, has been bought out by a big conglomerate, and started from nothing to this at 27. I know what you're thinking. What the hell did we do wrong?
I was about to say.
Where are we? But another thing I got to go. We have a sponsor today. We have a very exciting sponsor today.
Oh, who do we have?
She's in our, we have a new camera too. We have the, what I call the live studio audience camera. Check it out. And there she is over there. Not the other way. There you go. We got to practice her. So we have an audience camera.
The one that's holding your head?
We're getting so big now. We're growing. Yeah, she's holding my head. But for our listening audience, you don't want to know what that means. All right, let's bring her up. Terry, come on up. Let's tell everybody what you do. Terry is with Lifestream Wellness.
Lifestream.
Yeah. If you're
L-Y with a Y. L-Y.
L-Y-F-E.
L-Y-F-E.
Stream Wellness. Here, let's get her. Let me get you a mic so you're closer so you can talk.
Hi, how
Tell
are
everybody
you?
what you do.
I'm a concierge IV therapy. I do vitamin shots, peptides, and weight loss. So I help the community feel better and also look better, because NAD is also helping with beauty shots and is anti-aging. So I do a little bit of everything.
And why is she here?
We could use some of that.
Oh, no, definitely. I'm going to get some of that. But why is she here? Small business owners, what is our biggest problem? We can't leave the office. We're too busy to be going to the doctor's office, making appointments. You didn't mention what the biggest part of your business is.
Is the concierge business that I go to you. So we're mobile. We go to offices. We go to your home at the time you get off work. Or if you're busy and you're stuck and you're feeling sick and you're like, oh my God, Terry, please give me a vitamin C shot. I'm feeling really bad. Or you're having brain
So if we need a quick pick-me-up before the show, we can call you and you just come here and do it. Right, give us a shot.
Yes,
yeah,
because it increases energy.
As small businesses, this is a great add-on to give to your employees, especially ones that you start saying, if it's during that season where everybody's getting sick, you can give them a B12 shots or vitamin C boost shot or vitamin shot package. I've done it many times, especially when I'm starting to feel or when I'm going on a trip and I want an immune boost. I hit that all the time. It became very popular during COVID where everybody was getting immune boost to help fight COVID.
Exactly.
So, okay, but didn't you bring something for me?
I did.
Where is it?
You're going to get a shot today?
Go get it. Yes, I'll do shot on air. I don't care. And I'm not doing the little B12. I'm going to do the NAD, the one that's apparently going to make me super hyper and super woken up and it's going to jazz me up because you know me, I tend to be a little slow. And a little, when I talk too slow.
So you're going to take a shot and drink all your coffees?
I'm going to take my shot. I'm going to drink my secret coffee in my lens. And then we're going to interview my beautiful friend, Lexi Vasquez.
Well, I don't know about you needing coffee after this.
No, we'll see.
Here. Oh.
People underestimate my my ability to take shots.
The shot.
Explain what NAD is as you're doing this.
NAD is, everybody knows it as an anti-aging because it helps with wrinkles, it helps with UV rays, damaging, it helps with the skin. Not only that, it also helps with your body. It's an anti-inflammatory, it's a detox. So a lot of people also, because of that, it promotes like energy, for cellular energy.
Does it work for hair growth? Asking for a friend.
Some people say it does, but I haven't seen that yet.
Well, what I understood from NAD is you've actually told me a lot more about them than I heard before. What I had heard before, it's more in the cellular level. Was when you're a baby, you have a certain amount of whatevers, and then they start depleting as you get older.
You do have
and this regenerates that.
Right.
I don't know what it is.
Whatevers?
I don't know what the word is, but that's what I've been told before.
It's a derivative of a vitamin B12, a vitamin B. So actually, your body does make it, by the age of 30, it declines.
Like testosterone, but not testosterone.
Exactly. And this will give you energy, anti-inflammatory. It also helps people with autoimmune disorders.
Oh, this goes in the arm.
Yes, because this is an intramuscular.
We don't want him pulling his pants down again. I thought you were just going...
Well, he can have it there if he wants.
Something I love to do. Gotta hurry up. We gotta go. Lexi's getting mad at you. Hit me. I am afraid of needles, and I do pass out occasionally when getting injected. I prefer not to know when it's happening.
Okay.
Fall to your left, not on
Relax the arm.
Relax the arm. Just don't tell me and do it.
You're the one who says you used to do shots yourself?
Yes.
Let me know when you inject me.
She already did.
I'm doing it. I'm good. I told you, I'm good.
Don't be a pansy.
This is why it's good to be a nurse, right?
Exactly. An experienced nurse.
An experienced nurse.
Yes.
All
That's
right,
it.
very
You're done.
nice.
You didn't bleed, nothing.
On her. We're all set.
I'm not squirting blood.
And
Okay,
then, so
beautiful.
when
I
does
love
he
it.
get taller? We just wait like 10 minutes?
Within 2 to 3 minutes, you're going to start feeling it.
Okay,
You're
I'm
going to
gonna.
get flushed. You get a little palpitation. You might get a little dizzy or nauseous, but that just all depends.
If
But the
the
benefits are amazing.
if the listening audience hears a thud, that's me
That's you?
falling on the mic.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
let's get rolling. Okay, so how do we find you? Say it one more time. Live
Livestream wellness.
with a Y.
With a Y.
Is that your
I'm on
website?
Instagram, Facebook, and I have a website, ivtherapymiami.com.
ivtherapymiami.com.
Awesome. Thank you
Okay,
so
I love
much. Next time I'll get a shot.
Yes.
All right.
Well, I can give you some of mine.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Have a
Thank you
great
very
time
much,
on the
Terry.
show.
Thanks for coming by.
Yes, wish me
Bye.
luck. Wish Lexi luck, because now.
Good luck. No, you'll be fine with them.
Oh man, I wish it would have been the other arm because it shows it on the arm. See here, well there you go.
No, you
All
look
right, cool. I like my
Popeye.
sleeve, Popeye. Okay, let's go with Lexi.
How are you
Urbanz.
doing, Miss Lexi?
Doing well. What about
Thanks so much.
yourselves?
We are good. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us today.
Thanks for inviting me.
So Tico is giving us kind of the highlights, but tell us a little bit about Lexi. Who are you?
All right. So, do you want to know actually about me or about the business?
You-
Actually, I want to know about you.
So, I'm 27, as you know. I went to FIU. I graduated there in about 2019 with a marketing major. I got married. I met my husband in the middle of COVID. That's an interesting story. That is for another time. And
Other
we got
people
married.
got pets. You got married.
Yeah, I mean, we have 2 dogs too, but yeah, I mean, I got a child technically. No, he's not a child. He's fantastic. But we got married last April. I'm very lucky.
Congratulations.
So my name has gone from Lexi Vasquez to Lexi
Maxwell.
Vasquez Maxwell. So yeah.
Dylan, I wanted her to do that. That's why I didn't do it. Don't think I didn't do that on purpose. Or I did it.
Look, I changed my LinkedIn, so that's a really important thing. So a little bit more about me. So we'll go into more of a family structure. I'm very close to my grandmother. She raised me. I have a great relationship with my mom. There are 2 sisters, 1 brother. And
Where are you in the food chain?
I am the oldest.
So it's all
I
your
am
fault, too. I'm the oldest,
daughter.
too.
Yeah, I'm the oldest daughter. So I'm the favorite, you could say that. But my dad had a similar company to what Titan Wolfpack is. It was Fast Forward. They ended up selling and getting acquired by another company completely different than the one that I got acquired by. So that I stayed there for about a year, ended up leaving and starting Titan Wolfpack out of the garage of my house.
But what exactly was Titan Wolfpack?
So Titan Wolfpack is a managed service provider. So what we do is we offer the multifunction printers, easily referred to as Xerox as the main brand, but we love HP. We also do managed IT services and phone services. So we're able to pretty much in the audience, we can lower their cost and get them better equipment in that sense. And my team is fantastic to service them.
Awesome. So essentially, yeah, copiers, printers, and all the components and inks and everything that come with it.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
And you started at home.
Yeah, started at home with a ton of machines in the garage of my house. So
What
thankfully,
made you? I mean, I guess you had experience with your father, but I mean, like stepping into competing with like companies like Icon and other things that like make that's. It seems like a high barrier of entry to step into that type of business. What inspired you to take that step?
So like I said, I worked for another company, and it was kind of like I got job offers from everybody else, but I started thinking, if I'm going to do it for someone, why don't I do it for myself? I know what to do in that sense. I know how to run a company because I learned from my father, and I already had a fantastic group of people in my head for not for clients, but for the technicians. So the technicians, that's the most important part. I can do the sales, I can do the admin side, but everybody will stay with the company if you provide great service.
Yeah, 100%.
So that was our main focus.
Because in the end, they're the ones who the people actually see day to day. They're the ones, the technicians coming in and out of the office. So, you know, if they're an asshole, and they're the ones that represent your company. And so it's important to, that was a great focus in terms of positioning your business. So you focus on the customer service aspect of it.
Yeah, and it was in the middle of COVID, so I felt like I had nothing to lose if I was starting in the garage of my house. It's not like I was taking on a full burden, a startup of going into renting an office, and it was a different structure. You really had nothing to lose during COVID because it wasn't like I was losing clients. It wasn't like people were downsizing or unfortunately going out of business. I had the benefit of starting from zero. So anything that I gained was, again, a gain. It was just going up.
Yeah.
So, and thankfully, about a year later, we got an office. We rented in Doral. And last year, 2024, we bought our own office in Doral. So we also have that facility, 3,500 square feet. And like I said, I'm blessed. My team is fantastic.
That's fast. Like from your garage to owning office space. And then in a year, 2 years, you said? Well, I mean, it's been a couple of years since COVID, but for you, it's been 3 years?
Yeah, it was like 3 years. Again, I had nothing to lose, and I didn't have that overhead. So when you're in the garage of your house, when you're in the house, the only thing you had was a mortgage. And I had like $1,500 mortgage at the time. So it just made sense. And
how big is your team now?
Grew. My team at the time, I actually had technicians. I had 2 that worked out of the garage of my house, and they're still with me. And now we're at 10. So out of technicians, we're at 9? No, we're at 7 actually. And then I have my sales team and my admin side. Oh. So yeah.
And then so Tico mentioned, and you mentioned it in terms of like, how'd this whole conversation about you getting purchased even start? Was that something you were planning or thinking about from the beginning, or just?
No, actually the complete opposite. After having that experience with my dad and him selling the company, I actually, when I opened this, I had the complete opposite of, I'm not going to sell this. I'm not going to get acquired. I don't want to do that. But there gets to a point that you continue to grow and you run into these companies that it's actually hard to earn the business of their clients because they're so happy with their service and with their staff. So that says something about them.
Yeah.
And funny enough, actually in February, and they don't know this, so in February, I had eye surgery. And one of the things is I know a lot of people in this industry. I know the backstory of this industry. Like I said, had my dad's knowledge in the backhand that benefited me so much, and I'm so grateful for him. But when I lost my ADD kind of kicked in there.
You said you had eye surgery?
So I didn't plan. I had eye surgery in February, and I go to my husband. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. He was like my assistant, where he was answering emails for me and all that stuff. And I had a great staff that took over for me on the admin side, but no one's going to take care of your business like the owner is.
Right.
And for some reason, the next morning, I was like, you know what? If I'm going to get acquired, if I'm going to look into it, I want it to be Dex. I want it to be Dex. So
that's like at that point is when you shifted your mindset of like, instead of I want to own this forever, I want to start positioning myself to be sold.
Yeah, because like I said, I knew that company was a great established company. It actually started, it was a father and a son in that sense. So
Yeah.
I knew that they were going to take care
And they're
of me.
national, and
They're national.
They're really well known.
Mhm.
So, what did you start doing? We talk to small businesses, and that's who our audience is. And as far as Strive 3 to 5, what did you start doing to position yourself as a small company to be ready, to be attractive for a company like Dex to buy you?
Thankfully, I think it was more on our team side than anything else. When the way that we set up in our structure was my service staff. My clients, honestly, us being acquired is great for our clients, but even better is because my team is staying. And I think our service spoke
Did you
for
negotiate
itself.
that, or
No, they're a great company. They saw what they were going to have, and they jumped on the fact that they could have a good team like this, add to their current good team.
Yeah.
But, we're in Miami. Like I said, we're a great team. Like, I can't say anything of the business. I'm great, yes, but I'd be nothing without them.
Yeah.
And the fact that they saw that, I mean, yes, I'm a great salesperson. I loved the fact that I owned my own business, but I also love the fact that I'll still be running Miami. My customers are my customers, so we continue to service them, and I will continue to take care of them. And I have this opportunity to be backed by an organization that I know will take care of us.
Yeah, so you're under the umbrella of Dex, but then you also are still able to take care of the customers and your team the way you want to.
Yeah, it was a very hard decision for me. It was a very hard decision because 5 years ago, I didn't think that I'd ever do this.
Yeah.
But like I said, I would run into their accounts, and there was very minimal accounts that I was able to actually win because they were so happy with their current vendor. And that, again, in this industry, price means a lot. And
Yeah,
if
there's
you're-
real tight margins in this industry.
Yeah. So if you're going from a national company and going to an organization that's smaller, we can't compete to a size of a company that big.
Yeah.
We can on the service side, but if they see the value in my company and they're keeping my service staff and they're keeping me where they have faith in us,
Yeah.
that says a lot about them. And that was something that was communicated with me. And it was, I met with the owners, I think it was back in March.
So
Don't
did
quote
you
me
just
on
call
that.
them, or
No, we
How
had
did you
like a
position
mutual.
yourself?
We had like a mutual connection
Yeah.
that was able to. When I spoke to that person, I was able to tell them like, "Hey, yes, I want to be acquired, but this is the only company that I would want to be acquired by." And then I was able to connect with them, and immediately we met in person. I went to Tampa, and I had the pleasure of meeting them, getting to know their story, me giving them my story. They gave me a tour of the facility. And then it felt like I knew them, honestly, my whole entire life, my whole career. I've been doing this since I was 15. So it felt like it clicked.
Yeah.
It felt like a very good fit. And then we just went on from there. And again, this opportunity brings not only great positioning for me, being able to grow the company in the way that I would want down south, but also great opportunity for my clients. Better pricing, better support, more of a tech team. I mean, our support's already good, but imagine, again, having techs that aren't just going to be servicing you. You're going to have a bigger team now. And like I said, the company, I already knew that they're keeping my service team. So that says a lot about them.
Yeah.
So that says that their service team already, given me going into the accounts and trying to gain their customers' business and not doing a great job at doing that because they already offer such great pricing, such a good experience to their clients. And now we're able to do that for ours. I mean, Tico can attest to that.
This is the longest I've gone without speaking in one of these shows. I'm about to lose my mind here. I don't know if it was the NAD shot. I don't know what the hell's going on, but we're almost over and I barely have spoken.
I wasn't going to say anything.
She doesn't shut
I was
up.
going to ask if you're all
I
right.
know.
No, but you guys were doing great questions and she was saying everything every time I was going to interject, she already jumped on it.
Also, your face is red.
Yeah, your face is a little red.
Is it red one? Okay, thank you. I did get sun this weekend. Relax.
So did I. You don't see me crying.
Okay, I'm not, you guys are here. I love talking about them and talking about yourself, but we're here for my people, my small businesses. So I'm going to tell them why I brought her here, because I'm a small business. And I've always been, I do my own tech. I do my own shopping for internet. I do my own shopping for telephones. So I can negotiate the hell out of all three of them, get it as cheap as possible, and make it simple, make it, and then, but it's not simple because you're dealing with three different things, but it's cheaper. There's no way nobody's going to get it cheaper than I can get it, right? But this one kept hounding me about, Let me see. And I ignored her. I ignored her for months. And then my friends started using her, going, oh, she's saving me money. I go, yeah, because you guys don't know how to negotiate like a Cuban does. So finally I go, fine, go ahead, Lex, go ahead. This is what I have. This is my 3 things. I'm dying for her to come back and go, wow, there's no way I can do this. Half.
She came back in half.
Half of what I was paying for my phone, which was falling apart and didn't work. For my internet and for my phone. And my IT server. The IT was me. Do you know what that means when you're your own IT?
That's why it costs you so much.
Every
Do you know what
5
you're doing?
seconds, I'll get a call. I would have gotten 10 calls now that my office, our internet's down, the server's not working, this is broke, I'm not getting my email, all that. You know what I do now when they don't even call me. There's a number. It's called support at Titan Wolfpack, and nobody bothers me. And I'm telling you, half of what I was paying, the IT I wasn't paying anything for, and it's still half. So that's the reason I wanted her here.
That's your time and stress too, dude.
It's really, 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 really stupid what I did for so many years. So that's why I wanted. That's why I wanted people to see what this is. And then you heard what she said, right? Now with Dex, my price is going to go down. She said it on air. I have it on air. So that's no choice. It makes no sense not to. And what's the worst that can happen? Let her check it out and let her just give her. This is what we have.
Let her do what she does best.
She'll tell you if she can do cheaper or not. And if you have copiers and printers, that's another arm that I don't use, because since I'm a printing company, my printers are now, which by the way, she's about to, I need a new digital press, which now you can bring. I've been waiting for your merger to happen so I can change mine, because I have a Rico, but it's falling apart.
No, when it comes to new accounts, please
and
call
that's
me.
Another thing she's
Call me.
That's another thing she understated when she was talking about the reason that she got bought out and the reason she was so successful is because she's a spectacular salesperson. I've been networking with her. I've been out with her and I've seen her do her thing. I believe you won. I always get the title wrong, but it was fastest growing women business of the year or something like businesswoman of.
Yeah, it was through Lily at the Hispanic Chamber.
Hispanic Chamber of Commerce,
that was actually not even, that was 2 years into the company. Yeah.
Yes, and she won that award.
Woman-owned business of the year.
Woman-owned business of the year. So she's not, it's not, the team is great. Don't get me wrong. I send one of those support requests in within minutes. I got a reply. It's like a dream come true. I don't have, and then I act really dumb, because if you act like if you know what you're doing, then you're going to get less help. I act like, hey, I don't know what's going on. My email is not working, and or hey, I need to add a new person. I have no idea how. I know how to add email people. I just don't want to do it. And the next thing I know, boom, it's on. And then I forget that it gets on the telephone. I can answer my office line here, like if I'm at work. Nobody knows that I'm here. And there's the only reason I can do it without Graham Miller paying me any money, because I can answer my phone here. So it's a beautiful thing what she has to offer, which is why I brought her. Obviously, so she could show off too with you. But okay, I got my words in. You can take over again.
Not only price, but service too. I'm just saying, you get good service with Dex, not just us. Now we're part of Dex.
I know
Nothing's
Dex.
changing.
Funny enough, Dex is a vendor of mine before, because I used one of their software packages for 5 or 6 years. So they were my client, which is why some of their salespeople are mad at me, because I brought her on and none of them that I've known from before. But because she's much better. Sorry guys. I'm just sorry, Mario. Sorry, Michael. Sorry.
No, Michael's
Paul,
still.
sorry, Paul.
Michael's still working on the wide format side with me. So perfect. Michael stays.
Well, AC Graphics, us just acquired a wide format company, so we have them in house. So we'll be able to use you guys for that too. Mm-hmm. Yes, and I expect to pay half of everything. The beautiful thing.
Just for you.
Yeah, very exciting. Okay, continue. Tell us more.
What's your
there's more.
What?
Actually,
Okay.
I was actually just curious, like, what now for you?
What now?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
she does have a now. Go.
Well, yeah. So I'm staying on. I'm the branch manager for Miami. The goal is to continue to grow the Miami division.
Which Dex did not have a strong hold of the Miami correct?
No, they didn't.
That's another reason they brought her on.
They had a Doral location that moved into Miramar.
Mm-hmm.
Again, their sales team is fantastic. They're great, and I look forward to working a lot. Yeah, and they still have a lot of Miami clients as well, and I'm looking forward to working, alongside them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be running the Miami division. I'm bringing on my own reps. We have our office building that is staying, so the same location. And just growing from here. That's the goal. Continue to grow the Dex imaging company in Miami.
It's amazing.
So.
And so for small businesses and others that we're talking to, what's your advice or insights you want to share with them if they're interested in taking their company to next level? Or one is first of all, you made the choice and you just decided. I thought that was interesting. Several other people that we've talked to, they backed into it. But for you, it was a conscious, active choice. What else did you start doing to prepare? I know you connected and reached out to them, but like on the back end, what did you have to do to start preparing your company to be in that position?
In all transparency, we have a software called Automate, and I am not well versed in it. I did enough to be able to get ourselves through. So having their team that along the whole way, they were helping us with the Automate transfer. And then on the backside, continue to grow. And just because you're in the process of getting acquired, you don't stop selling. You don't stop continuing to support your staff. So we just continue to do the same structure, and we look forward, to bring even more. We've been with Dex. We closed October 29th, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. And I'm going from, again, I went from a corporation, my dad's small business, then he decided to get acquired, but he didn't really vet that company. So that fell apart, and I ended up leaving during COVID, as you know. And so it took me a long time to really think about being acquired, like vetting who I would want. And just one day, I feel like it just, in my mind, I was like, if I'm going to get acquired, this is February, before I even met them, I manifested this. So as soon as I met them, honestly, I realized the company that they were building, that they've built, and what I can help build in Miami and on the IT side and on the phone side. That is interesting.
It's like understanding where you want to go and who potentially we want to be purchased by. So even if you don't have a specific company in mind, understanding your company culture, understanding things that are important to you as an organization, and positioning and creating those things. Like you said, you focus on what you did best on the customer service side, and you built that out. But then you also look for an organization, and throughout your experience, you saw it was Dex, and that's really interesting. Approach that you took to that, and I'm glad it all panned out and worked out for you in that way.
Yeah. So one more thing, because I know we're running out of time, but one more thing. So going back to how this will benefit small businesses, I already know how to take care of small businesses. Just because we've gone from Titan Wolfpack to Dex, that's not going to change anything. They're already built for that structure. So I'm just continuing to help build that structure on their side. But they already have it. Yeah. They could already support. They can support large companies, small companies, across the board. Yeah. We're not biased to anybody, but that's what my focus is, SMB. And that'll forever be my focus, because that's my background, that's what I enjoy, and that's what we're good at. And they do also get me. I will say, it's not just my service. They do also get me.
That's a good thing. So as a salesperson, like, where do people find you? Like, how do they find your company for your service?
So a lot of networking, a lot of referrals, and LinkedIn.
But tell them how to find you. Pretend you're talking to a network.
Domain.
Look at that middle camera and tell them, hey, this is where you find me.
Our website's now transitioned into the Dex Imaging website, which is deximaging.com. We also have LinkedIn. My LinkedIn is Lexi Vasquez /Maxwell, well, dash, not slash. And that's pretty much, my cell phone's on there, my email's on there, and I'm everywhere. So pretty much anybody who I hear would be interested, I'm finding out their information on LinkedIn. I'm finding out their information via their business cards, their website. So yeah, that's how you can find me. Primarily my LinkedIn.
Awesome.
We'll see.
Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Community news. Wait, I want to go over some lessons, because I'm a small business owner, and I come very similar. So start, if your parents are business owners, or if you can use them as a source to get yourself started, do it. Don't say, oh, I want to do it on my own. If you have that resource, do it. That's a weakness that people with parents that have their own business, that's something we suffer when we're young. We want to do our own thing. We don't need it. I don't want the nepotism. Dumb. Take advantage of what they've given you, what they've put in front of you. So if you can do that, do it. I did it, check. She did it, check. Okay. Next thing, once you're ready to go off on your own, one or two things are going to happen. You're going to be forced. We were forced to go off on our own. So go for it. Don't be afraid. Look what she did. She went into a garage and did it on her own. Just go for it. So don't be afraid to go. When you have something in your head, Terry did it. She went for it. She could be working at a hospital or somewhere. No, she went for it. Go for it. Number 3, manifest. Big. I believe in that. Manifesting. what you want, or law of attraction, or The Secret, all of that stuff. If you visualize it and as real, not visualize it as I want it, because if you want it, you're gonna want it forever. No, visualize it as here, it's have it. Look, I wanted the best co-host in the planet. I said I'm gonna get the best co-host on the planet, and I got it. I didn't want it because then I'd still be wanting it. I got it. So that you got to manifest it, wish it, want it. This one I didn't know. This one I learned today. If you would like to be acquired, which I wouldn't mind, I would love to do what she's doing, get a big company with and go national, and then be able to do what I do and sell and use what I love to do, which is help people in a national way. The one thing I never thought of, vet the company. And what if you get bought out by the wrong company? And then, which I've seen happen many times. Another thing that puts fear in me is it's been done to other fellow printers. They get bought out. They end up having to come back and take the company and never get paid, or get paid very little of the money they were supposed to get paid, and start all over. So vetting is very important. And then keep going. When you're done, when you sell, there's another thing I've seen. I'm out of time, but there's another thing that I've seen through retirees, through people that get bought out, young age, but they think they're done. No, within a year or two, you're going to be freaking out and you're going to be back. So do it the way she did it. Stay with what you built and continue to work and grow. And if you have so much money that you don't know what to do with, then help people with it. That's better, feels better than getting any kind of money. You know, when somebody comes up and tells you, oh my God, thank you for what you did for me, which I'm expecting Terry to do. Well, you know, oh my God, thank you. Look, I got all this business. That feels better than here's 20 grand. Thank you for what you did for me. You know, it's great. It's a wonderful feeling. So thank you, Lexi, for giving. She still continues to teach me. You would think it'd be the other way around. I tell her she's got to tell everybody she's my little sister, but yeah, and it's more like I'm a father instead of a sister. But regardless, I'm learning from her like I learned from you. I learned nothing from Graham Miller, everybody. I just want to put it out there right now. I learned nothing from him. But anyways, thank you, everybody, for being on the show. Sorry for going over time. Sirius XM, don't get mad at me. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you, Terry. My head feels like it's going to explode. My arm I feel like right now I can go to the gym and get all my PRs exploded right now.
You might want to take a nap first.
I might. I'm going to eat the banana behind me. I'm going to take a little nap, and then I'll be back. But thank you for the NAD. Spectacular. I recommend it highly. Thank you, everyone. Anthony, you can get us out of here.